Hey, what is going on, Twintendo Nation? Hope you're having an awesome day. Now today, out of completely nowhere, we got some brand new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'd say news, but it's not really news. It's actually a promotional poster that's out in Japan at the moment. Someone noticed in a store, but it does reveal some brand new information that we don't know, or we didn't know previously about the game. So it's something very interesting that we can actually speculate on, and I've not had anything to speculate on in ages. So yeah, I've kind of been craving something like this to actually speculate on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. But yeah, there are two things in particular on this poster that I want to talk about in more detail. But before I do start talking about this poster, if you guys do want to win yourselves a copy of either Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, I've got two giveaways going on at the moment. One's on Twitter and one's on Instagram. If you want to check those giveaways out and enter them, the links to them are in the description. Make sure you enter before November the 1st, and I'll be sending 2 copies off to 2 lucky winners. But anyway guys, let's jump into this poster. So like I said, 2 things I want to talk about. Firstly, let's start at the top of the poster, and at the top we can see these shadowed figures who, let's be honest, look like they're going to be the main antagonists in the game. They're near the kind of space kind of portal thing that's open, but the distortion world could be. I don't think it will be, but yeah, they're towards that. It's all dark, it's mysterious. Let's be honest, they're probably going to be the evil team in Ultra Sun and Moon. So we have 3 people on the left side and 1 on the right side. Now the one on the right side seems to be a bit bigger, kind of suggesting that they're going to be the main antagonist, or maybe not even the main antagonist, but if we're talking about like leaders within the team, like for example Team Magma, you have the admins and stuff, they might be a higher up, might not be the leader, but they might be higher up in the team, so they're very important by the looks of it anyway. But the 3 people on the left, we've got someone who looks pretty small, someone who's quite tall, and in the back, you might not be able to see it, but it looks like someone who's got a hand to their chin and an arm behind their back. I'll zoom it in obviously in the video, but to me that looks like Faber from the Aether Foundation. I definitely do think these people will have a link to the Aether Foundation, maybe similar to Neo Team Plasma, like in Black and White 2. They weren't necessarily Team Plasma, they were more like people who used to work for Team Plasma, who broke off and formed their own team, and I feel like it's going to be very similar. It was kind of Team Skull and the Aether Foundation were like the main bad guys in Sun and Moon. There wasn't really one I could pick. Team Skull were basically working for the Aether Foundation, but there was a lot going on. I thought it was pretty messy, so I'm kind of hoping they focus on one bad guy this time at least. But yeah, it seems to be something very interesting. These costumes, by the way, we've never seen before. They have these like mecha suits, or mecha helmets at least. Not sure if they're kind of lab coats and stuff. They have these weird markings or symbols on them, or you know, like these circular things. It does look quite robotic. Very interesting. It did remind me of the end of Pokemon X and Y. There's the after story. And in the after story, you work at Lucas' bureau, and he takes in this kid, or someone around your age, called Emma, and eventually she kind of starts working for Team Fleur, although it's kind of against her will, and she's in this robotic suit. You guys might remember it anyway. So it reminds me kind of that. Not sure if anything similar, or even the same people are involved, because obviously X and Y never got an expansion game like Sun and Moon's getting. So maybe they are going to throw a few loose ends from X and Y, but honestly, I really doubt it. But going back to my original point, person at the far back of the left-hand side definitely reminds me of Faber. I am putting my money on it is going to be him, even though he did kind of have a change of heart at the end of Pokemon Sun and Moon. This is an alternate universe, remember, so anything can be different really. And the small person, if we look at them very close up, we can see their hair coming out the helmet, and they seem to have like a braided hair coming out. And it reminds me, obviously, of the playable female character in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I'm not saying it's the same person, because that would be very weird, but maybe there is something like that, depending on which character you pick. For example, you pick the male protagonist, you know, the opposite character will be part of this new organization, and if you pick the female character, then, you know, the male protagonist will be part of the evil organization, stuff like that. Very interesting. I don't think that's going to be the case. They look a bit different, but there are some similarities, so I kind of have to at least draw the comparison a bit. But that's all I can really see for as far as the evil organization go. I mean, let's be honest, I think it is the evil organization, and I think most of us will be thinking that as well. But the second point I want to talk about is Lillie, and we haven't really seen Lillie at all in any trailer so far. Obviously, she's going to have a massive role to play in these games, especially obviously being kind of Nebby's caregiver, I guess. But interestingly enough, she is holding a Pokeball. As you guys might remember in Pokemon Sun and Moon, she was not a Pokemon trainer. She was against Pokemon battles, but it might have, you know, she might have had a change of heart. She might have, this might actually be set after Pokemon Sun and Moon. She's gone off on her travels, she's come back, she's become maybe not necessarily a trainer, but a bit more confident to actually start becoming a trainer. She has a Pokemon. Is it going to be like maybe her Alolan Vulpix from the anime? Is it going to be something completely different? Is it a Pokeball for Nebby? I really doubt. But if they gave a moveset to Nebby, that would be pretty cool, because obviously Cosmog can't learn a single move in the games, which is really disappointing. I really wanted it to learn something cool, and maybe sweep some teams online with it, but it couldn't learn anything. So hopefully that changes in Ultra Sun and Moon, and maybe she uses Cosmog or Nebby to actually battle. But it's very interesting. She does have Pokeball. She will have a Pokemon. Is it something new? Is it something old? A lot of speculation can begin on this, definitely. And one more thing I do want to talk about, obviously, there is Gladion, and he's kind of on this poster with, you know, everyone good on the poster. So we got the main protagonist, Lillie, Hal. Then there's Gladion. Like, what role is he going to take in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon? He obviously not necessarily had a change of heart. I think he was always good. He was just kind of, you know, following his mother's wishes, loose I mean. So since this is an alternate story, alternate universe, whatever you want to call it, I do think Gladion will be more positive in Ultra Sun and Moon, or at least be on our side from the, not necessarily from the start, but like much quicker this time. Instead of, you know, the end of the game, he's come around to you and he sees like what Lusamine was doing was wrong. I feel like he is going to be a positive, you know, impact on the story, because looking at him, he seems to be up for a battle like everyone else is, and everyone else on this poster is up for a battle to kind of fight off this evil, and I think Gladion will be another character who helps us do that. So guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of this poster. I think, for one, just without any information, it's a very, very cool poster indeed. I love the design of it, but let me know if I've missed anything, whether it's to do with the evil team, whether it's to do with Gladion or Lillie, or just let me know in general what you guys think of the poster, what's going on with the story, everything, because as you guys know, I love speculation. I could talk about this poster for hours, even though there's not much detail about it. And yeah, that's just how speculation goes, I guess. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video and you're looking forward to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, hit that like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Pokemon, make sure to hit the subscribe button to become a part of the Twintendo Nation. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!